Hey everybody, welcome to Love Above All with Brandis. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I am so excited to be participating in the $10 dinner challenge that was initiated by Nichelle from the Lioness Lane. Hi Nichelle. Make sure that you check out all the other lovely ladies that participated in this challenge. I was able to spend $11.33 here. You're gonna see that I spent more, but that was for breakfast and lunch or whatever. But this was the main things that I needed to buy to complete my $10 challenge. If you wanna go ahead and see how this all worked out, please stay with me. I have 3 things to share with you. I wanna share with you the meals that we had. I then wanna go ahead and share with you what I learned from the experience. In fact, I think that'll be first. And then the final thing that I wanna share with you is going to be some recipes if you wanna stay until the end. Thank you so much, Nichelle, for inviting me, and let's get to it. All right, so what did I learn from this experience? Get rid of the food that you already have in your home if you're gonna do something like this. The best week for us was the week after Christmas because I overspent and there was so much food that I needed to use. Don't be scared to substitute different foods or items for regular dishes that you make and keep it simple. I chose veggies, good carbs, and protein for my meals. You can see here my receipt. I went to Aldi's. I had to pick up a few things because I knew that I had random vegetables and protein laying around. I ended up spending $16.81, but if you subtract those 2 items at the top that I circled, it was only $11.33. I needed some baby kale and a spring mix to your left. I needed to pick up some applesauce for a chicken dish I was gonna make, some refried beans and salsa for some nachos that I was gonna put together. So what meals did I put together for the 7 days? Starting day 1, Sunday, December 27, 2015, I made my breaded chicken that I love. So this is paleo, and I use almond flour, coconut flour, flaxseed meal, a little bit of Italian seasoning. I did some green beans with some butter that I steamed, and then we had leftover Hawaiian rolls. All of this stuff was on hand. Everything from Costco trips, things were just left around, and I've got recipe for that chicken below. Day 2, we had leftovers of the chicken and the green beans, as well as those lovely Hawaiian buns that I can't eat. I had a gluten-free pita. So as a side note, an example of substitution, I normally drink green smoothies every day. I ran out of my typical kale spinach mix, so I ended up finding parsley and cilantro with a banana, threw that in there, and I was able to have that during that week that I was only trying to spend $10. Day 3, Tuesday, December 29th, we had some beautiful sweet potato fries that I love. You put it in an oven, 350 degrees for about an hour with some salt and pepper and olive oil, and I ended up running out of olive oil later on. But anyways, I have a salmon burger that we put together, and then this was our meal with the baby kale from Aldi's. Put some ketchup and mustard on those salmon burgers, and my family enjoyed this, and it was just a simple, easy meal to throw together. I'm telling you, these salmon burgers from Costco are absolutely fantastic. It's fantastic. I always have them on hand. Day 4, we were out of town visiting family, so I did not cook. Day 5, Thursday, December 31st, 2015, that was New Year's Eve. I put together some nachos, and that recipe will be in the description box below. Very, very simple, a wonderful meal to bring to a party, and we had some avocados as well that you can go ahead and put on top. Day 6, Friday, January 1st, 2016, we had a lovely, lovely side salad with that spring mix from Aldi's with some leftover tomatoes we had on hand. We had some brisket that I had left over from Costco, some potatoes that I cooked just like the sweet potatoes, and some beans right there that we were able to use as well. In the salad, I did balsamic and olive oil and some salt and pepper, and it was absolutely fantastic. And there was definitely enough for leftovers for the next day. So day 7, Saturday, January 2nd, 2016, we had leftover brisket, we had leftover potatoes, as well as leftover baked bean. Day 8, Sunday, January 3rd, 2016, I did my applesauce and cranberry chicken, which is kind of like a chutney with some onion and some garlic. We did some lime brown rice with cilantro and some Brussels sprouts with some sprigs of rosemary, and I used coconut oil instead of the olive oil, and that was a little tricky, but that is all that I had on hand. But it was a meal that my family enjoyed as well, and I'm going to give you guys the recipe for this chicken. I'm going to show it to you at the end of this video as well. So here are the two recipes that I'd like to include. The first one is the breaded chicken, which is like the paleo type with the green beans. And basically you're just gonna mix an even portion of the coconut oil. I have flaxseed meal right here. I have some Italian seasoning as well as the almond flour, and you're going to go ahead and mix that in a bowl. You, in addition, are going to take a separate bowl and you are going to put 2 eggs in and you're going to beat that up. I had about 6 chickens here, chicken breasts that I always have on hand from Costco. You cut them in half. And you're going to take some skillets, put about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in there, let that melt on medium high. I'm steaming my green beans here, and you're basically just going to fry these up. You're going to dip them in the egg and then dip them in the mixture, and you are good to go until they're golden brown. So my chicken recipe here, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in your skillet. You're going to add some chopped onion and some chopped garlic with a little bit of salt and pepper. You're going to mix that until it's translucent. You are then going to go ahead and add your cranberry to the mix. Mix that up real nicely, and it's just going to all melt together and be really nice. Add some applesauce to that as well on probably medium heat. Get that all together. And then the key to this is you're going to take your chicken breasts and you're going to put them in there to cook. I put it on low for about half an hour to 45 minutes with the cover on top, and you just let that all simmer and cook together. And it's just a fun meal and a sweet meal, and when you take out your chicken, you just pour it on top and it is fabulous. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you. Subscribe, like, and share. See you in my next video.